All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome in here. Bluegrass Sports Nation coming to you live on a first round Saturday in the 14th Region Volleyball here. As we are live from Stanton, Kentucky. This is Brendan Miller. Got Matthew Hudson over here on the production, and the great Stephen Bowling going to be bringing you the color here this morning. As well, us three will bring you this first game here today as the 14th Region Volleyball Tournament kicks off here at Powell County High School. It'll be the #1 undisputed team in the region right now, Knott County Central, 27-9 under head coach Shay Cornett. Coming in here 21-0 in the 14th region on the season, 11-0 in district play up there in the 53rd district champs as they come in here today to take on the Breathitt County Bobcats, who have had a successful season, 18-10 under head coach James Strong in his first year at the helm of the Bobcats, taking over for the man beside of me, Stephen Bowling, who we now am privileged to have on the call here with us today and always. He'll be taking the rest of these games for you today by himself. I thought I'd drive down where I have other obligations today and do this first one. But Breathitt County 18-10 on the season, 16-10 in the region, 4-2 in the district. Of course, Wolfe County takes the 55th district in a really good one back on Wednesday night up at the Coliseum. So, Stephen, big breakdown here. Of course, these two teams were supposed to play the 5 o'clock game. Both teams have homecoming tonight, both schools, so they asked to move on up to 11. We're granted, so they kick it off here for us. What do you expect to see?
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. You know, you're looking at two teams that are very, very skilled at what they do. Breathitt County very young, coming in with one senior, Megan McIntosh. Knott County, on the other hand, has a lot of experience. I think we've got, 4 seniors on their team, and you're looking at kill counts, set counts, everything you can imagine, block counts that are through the roof for this Knott County team. Of course, they're by far the #1 team. That's been voted on over and over all season long by the Kentucky Volleyball Coaches Association. Breathitt County comes into this ranked 5th by the Kentucky Volleyball Association, tied, I think, in a 4-way tie for 5th place. So we're looking at two great teams. And look, you know, the real factors are going to be a couple things. All year long, Knott County has only lost 8 sets. They've only lost 2 sets. I'm not talking matches. I'm talking sets to 14th Region team. They have not lost a set since October the 8th. Wow. So you're looking at a team that's really kind of clicking on all cylinders right now, and we look for a good game. Breathitt County is going to give them a competition. Early in this morning, we're going to see who's awake, whose alarm clock went off at the right time, who's ready to play ball.
Well, of course, these two teams have already met twice this season, both Knott County taking both of those. They opened the season August the 19th up at Knott County, and it was 25-7, 25-21, 25-17 for the Lady Patriots in that one. And then on September the 30th, they came to Breathitt County again 3-0, 25-19, 25-13, 25-21. So for you Bobcat fans out there, tough draw this morning, but they're going to have to come and give it all they got against these Lady Patriots, Steve.
Well, the thing is, you know, you got to play. No matter, it doesn't matter who's in front of you, you've got to play whoever's standing there, whoever's on that bracket, you've got to play them. And you've got to win. At this time of the season, it's either win or go home. And I think both teams know that. So there's a little bit of pressure. You see some weird things happen in these first rounds a lot of times, so you never say never. But it's going to be a tough roll this morning for Breathitt to handle. We'll see what they do. Breathitt, if they get in rhythm, they can play with Knott County. They've got to control Pollard out of that middle. That's been their weakness all year.
And, of course, if you remember, I think this is the 4th year in a row these two teams have drawn each other in the first round of the regional tournament. You got to experience those previous ones. And last year came in an evenly matched game, and Breathitt really took that one to Knott County.
Yeah, we went up to Knott County. We ended up, second in the region. Well, luckily we drew last year. It's the only year we didn't draw on their side of the bracket. We had gotten them, I think, 3 years in a row, and then they get them again. So we did take one little break there, thank goodness, and we were able to do something with that. It ended up being the 55th district championship, but nobody in the 14th region wanted to draw Knott County. I can assure you of that. So,
absolutely not.
Breathitt is the lucky one. So
there you go, folks. Both teams have warmed up. We'll be getting started here shortly. We'll take a few commercial breaks from our great sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors who have allowed us to bring you this. I think we're the only one streaming here today, so check it around. Spread it around the 14th region here. We'll take the break. Be right back to get this one going here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
I'm out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Recorded.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. Sorry, we realized as soon as we came back there from the commercial run that national anthem is one that usually kicks us off Facebook. So we went right back to the commercials. So sorry about that. But no, again, I always say every time we do that, no disrespect to our country or the national anthem, veterans, anyone. Just the fact that Facebook does not like those recorded, canned national anthems. And when that one came on, it was an automatic. I think that one has sent us to the to Facebook jail at least more than a couple times over the years, Steven. So it's game time now. The Lady Patriots and Volleycats ready to get it on.
Yeah, for some reason they want to get paid for that intellectual work. I don't know what.
Which I could. Nah.
Yeah, the girls are getting ready down here. We've had our meetings of each group, and now the starters are on the floor. We're about ready to kick off this morning. Going to be a full day of volleyball today.
Absolutely.
We've got,
all 4 games coming to you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. It's like we've got Ellie Miller, Faith Pollard, who's going to check in. Going to be Sydney Stidham checking in her libero role, as always, for the Lady Patriots. Zoe Miller. Also, Acacia Bentley. It'll be just a moment to get the call going here with everybody. Taylor Baker, number 3, also out there. I didn't have her on here, so yeah. Good deal. All right, and the Volleycats of Breathitt County got Richard across the way over there. Richard Kelly. Roy Spencer on one line, Robert Amundsen on the other line. And we do not have the guy but you will see his posterior here in front of you the entire game here in the chair. We did not get his name, so we apologize. We did not have the chair's name, but it's time for Breathitt and Knott to get going here. Going to be Audrey Hamilton to lead it off. Bria Halsey, got Megan McIntosh, Charlie Spencer, and Destiny Hensley out there for Volleycats. First serve. They're going to set this one up on the far side for Miller, and it's going to be long and out. Oh, they're going to call it a touch. Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be Stacy in the net early here in the first set.
All right.
Would have been a Breathitt point. That was long out the bag, but in the net.
First point. So it'll be Acacia Bentley headed back to serve for Knott County. Bentley cross court over to Chloe Hayes, and kind of a little situation we had there right before we got started. I know that had a little medical issue there for Breathitt County, and that's kind of taken one of their starters out here, Alexis Pelfrey, who would have been on the floor. So hopefully she's able to come back in here very shortly. But it'll be Bentley serving Knott Central 2-0. Over to Brielle Halsey. Hit this one from Hamilton over to Stacy down the middle, off the block of Waddell. Set it back up for Waddell down the middle, and she kills it, and that's an Appalachian Wireless kill. Our first of the game here for Knott County. Going to see many of those from Faith Pollard as we go.
Yeah, she's able to get on top of that ball, and when she puts it down, there's not much you can do.
Bentley, cross-court serve. Halsey. Hamilton going to set this one for Chloe Hayes. Off the block and down. Big block that time by Baker and Pollard. And much as we anticipated, this one might start out. Knott Central out to a 4-0 lead here. Breathitt going to have to break the string and get on the scoreboard here. Bentley with the serve. Halsey going to set this one back set to Hensley. Hensley with a nice swing. It's going to be dug by Ellie Miller. Cover. Tyler Baker just has to play it over for the Lady Patriots. Hamilton to Hensley from this side. Baker off the block. It's going to be dug by Halsey. Hamilton to Hensley and down off the block. Faith Pollard in the middle.
Yeah,
cuts that one down.
That Knott County wall is going to be there all night. So even when Pollard rotates to the back row, they're going to substitute in. There's going to be a blocking wall there all night or all morning. Sorry.
And out that time on the serve. So that we may have a few blocks in this game. We'll go time blocks on that one. How'd that, Matthew? We had the aces, so we'll do that.
Go time block party. There you go.
Matthew does a fine job setting all this up. I've gotten to the point, thank God, Stephen, where I just show up now. So Raylan back to serve. Raylan, the middle school homecoming queen for Breathitt County last night. Off to Baker.
And they're going to call in the net again. Yeah.
Stacy in the net for the second time.
Yep. That's a little bit of jitters early in the morning like this. You're not used to playing at this time, you know. But you got to step up and put the ball in.
6-1, Tyler Baker with the serve. McIntosh has to have a diving dig. Ellie Miller going to kill it to Pollard. She's going to be long.
And
going to say under the net again.
Yep, Stacy in the net again.
It's 3 points to Knott now for just being in the net. So 7-1. Knott Central.
During the year, they'll let a lot of things like that kind of go unless it's really egregious. But come district time, come region time.
Running back. McIntosh over to Halsey. Halsey just has to play it over. Free ball to Knott County. Set this one up for Pollard down the middle. She just used the tap that time. Hayes is able to dig it. And we're going to have a joust, and that's blocked and out off of Zoe Miller. And that will be Breathitt point, make it 7-2. So the Volleycats on serve. Charlie Stacy going to go back to serve for the Volleycats. Have back Hamilton. Brinsley Neese in the game now for the Volleycats. Miller has to go get that. Tough to Waddell. Big swing there.
She didn't get all of that one.
Halsey just has to push it over. Dig by Bentley. And there's Faith Pollard with the Appalachian wireless kill. Pounding the hardwood here in Powell County is Faith Pollard. 8-2. Lady Patriots.
Yeah, just it's there's not much you can do. She's able to turn that wrist, put the ball left, right, down the middle where she wants it. She has control of that because she's up on top of the ball.
Zoe Miller with the serve. Jumper. Going to be dug by back. Halsey, another free ball to Knott. They're going to set this one. Pollard's going to set this one. And
a little tight.
Bailey, not the usual pass and set there from Knott County. So
Pollard is a good setter, but just she needs to bend those knees a little bit. That's a whole lot of knee to be bending, though, when you're that tall. That's a whole lot of leg to bend to put that set out.
Young lady has great physical gifts and also very talented.
Yep.
So
very athletic.
Alexis Pelfrey in the game to serve. Good to see her out there. Over to Pollard off the block. Fast one that time, or a quick shot by Hamilton. Going to set it up for Halsey this time, and they're going to be through the block of Bailey and Pollard. This time from the outside hit from Waddell, going to be out.
They're going to call no touch on that, out of bounds.
Ava Waddell just long, makes it 8-4 now. Knott. Pelfrey. Back set this time to Pollard, and she puts it away. Appalachian wireless kill again for Faith Pollard. So the folks at App Wireless going to love her by the end of this game.
Definitely going to get their money's worth on both sides here.
Alex Sloan back to serve for the Lady Patriots. Set this one up for Halsey. Halsey and Sloan with the dig. Zoe Miller over to Ava Waddell off the block of Brinsley Neese. Sets this one back up for Nice in the middle, and they're going to say, yep, all that time Bentley was over the net and into it.
Yeah, Breathitt is really doing a great job this morning getting touches on the ball. They're not getting blocks right now, but they're getting touches. They're altering that ball just enough that allows their back row defense to put the ball up and get it back into play. So good job this morning blocking for Breathitt.
Brielle Halsey to serve. Jump serve to Bentley. Sideways on that one to Sloan. Going to have a free ball by Zoe Miller over to Breathitt. Pass that time. Back row swing from Halsey. Bailey cross court. Just a free ball again from Breathitt.
Yeah, Brett's got to get the passes to get into system here.
And that one a little bit too high for Hensley, unable to make the contact. Makes it 10-5. Lady Pats.
Yeah, she's got to slow that approach down just a hair, wait for the ball, get a little excited, and get there too quickly.
Taylor Baker checking back in. Boy, Knott Central, I mean, and it shows in their ability, just has great height across the board. And ace that time. Go time ace by Sydney Stidham.
Got a little miscommunication there. And Halsey thought Nice was going to go for that one, and it ended up.
I said this the other night. Since we've been doing volleyball here on BSN, started in 2019. Seems like Sydney Stidham's been there the entire time. This year's the first time I've ever broadcast a game or shot a game without Ginger Johnson. Next year, it just seems like Sydney's been there a long time, forever.
Off the block and out of bounds. Point to Breathitt. Yeah, Sydney's been playing since, what, 7th grade?
She certainly has been. And a very successful career. And I think going on to play at University of Cumberland, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we said the other night she'd played in, 82 seasons, I think.
Certainly talented.
She used to wear us out.
Fine young lady, too. I like talking with her. Shut this one up to Bailey. Bailey going to be long. That'll be out.
She got under that one, popped it straight up. Yeah, Sydney, we know her family well. Good girl, hard worker. She's out there doing what she needs for Knott County.
Yeah. I'm going to make a quick score adjustment. I gave a point to the wrong side a second ago.
Bentley puts it away. Acacia Bentley with the app wireless kill that time down the middle. The thing that I noticed, Stephen, and talk about this a little bit, is that Knott Central does the middle hit a lot more than most high school teams, and that's because of their height, I believe, right?
It is. Yeah, you have that ability. It's a little different approach to the ball, and you have to have the height to go with it to put the ball down. Otherwise, you float it out the back. Knott has that.
Ellie Miller with the serve, and Charlie Stacy blocked by Baker and Bentley. Ellie Miller going to set this one for Bentley. Blocked again. There we go. Done well by Charlie Stacy. That time stayed out of the net for the block to make it 12-8.
Yeah, Stacy's leading Breathitt this year in blocks, and she's broken not only the single season, but she's also a career leader. She's out 33 coming into this game.
Audrey Hamilton with the jump serve. Pollard. Miller to her sister, Zoe Miller. Destiny Hensley plays it to Stidham. To set this one up for Bentley, and she nails it. Acacia Bentley. Another app wireless kill shot for Lady Pats.
I remember somebody had a campaign slogan once that said, "It's Miller time." And,
never heard that before.
I don't remember who it was, but you'll see that with Knott County here. These two Miller girls are absolutely dominant setters for that team, so they're leading by far the region.
I should have brought one of the bumper stickers.
There you go.
Across.
I remember seeing that. I don't remember where.
That was Hobart Miller years ago. Bentley gets it back over.
And
down. Is that Hensley?
That's Hensley taking advantage of that back row being pulled up for defense, and she lays it right in there.
Just a freshman. Destiny with lots of talent. Can't say much about her judgment. She dates the younger Miller boy.
We'll pray for her, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Raylan back.
And out. Oh, that was... I trust Robert on that one. He said it's out. It's out.
That was close, though.
Yeah, it wasn't out much, but the pride of Leslie County over there on the line, I believe.
Taylor Baker. Oh, yes. Hensley, Halsey. Off the block and out. Well done by Brielle Halsey. Make it 14-10. Volleycats hanging here right now.
Knott seems to have lost a little of that early momentum. I don't know if it's the early morning jitters or what's going on here, but
Charlie Stacy going to shift sides of the court here. Little off speed.
Floater.
Short. Up to Pollard. Pollard blocked by Nice. Bentley.
That's going to be outside to
Waddell into the net. Going to be point two. Breathitt County. Breathitt faithful over there. Getting a little bit antsy and charged up. So Volleycats playing some good volleyball here right now. Charlie Stacy. We go
out of bounds.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't mention earlier, but both of these teams have first-year coaches. Of course, Shea took over part of last year for Knott County, but really this is their first full year as coaches, so both of them. But they're not, inexperienced by any means.
No, both with Coach Justice and yourself for years on each side. Chloe Hayes going to be long. Of course, you can't call Shea a first year. She got to coach to the regional tournament last year. So
yeah, that kind of helps. And all those years of refereeing, too, probably added a little knowledge to it. But she did a good job there at Knott County.
Oh, no return. And speaking of Shea, we just want to, anytime we do a broadcast for years, her father, Harold Mullins, was just a great guy to deal with on Hometown 24. Love Harold. Of course, we lost him here about a year and a half ago. And I always like to just talk a little bit about Harold. Meant a lot to us, to everybody that in high school basketball. And
well, he never met a stranger.
No,
never met a stranger.
Did not. Great guy. So we certainly miss Harold. I know Hometown will be here, I guess, the rest of the tournament as well as besides us and those guys. And we really can't say enough to, and certainly his wife, see her at the state tournament all the time. They were a huge part of 14th Region athletics for years, and just miss Harold.
Yeah, he was a great guy. Worked hard for Knott County, worked hard for 14th Region in general. Always was a good voice and willing to say the things that need to be said to make sure we promote these kids.
Anybody who will ever remember Harold will remember the tuba call at the regional tournament in Breathitt County a couple years ago. One of the best moments of live television.
Captured forever.
Absolutely.
On Kodak film, bro.
Zoe Miller with the serve.
Breathitt took that time out there to try to calm things down.
Hamilton pushes the free ball over. Miller going to set it for Pollard, and off the touch, and will be killed from Faith Pollard. Nebraska Appalachian wireless kill shot.
You notice Coach Strong has moved his defense up when Pollard's in the middle, trying to take those two side hits. So Pollard just simply gone to the back two corners the last two hits. So she is adjusting to their adjustment.
Zoe Miller. I set this one for Hayes. Hayes dug by Miller. Stidham for Bailey. Ooh, and Pollard's there to just put that one back where it came from. The block by Pollard. We'll give that a go-time block as well.
19-11.
Well done.
Not put a little separation here.
Since that timeout, they've right before, and that's caught that one in. So the calls on each end here, one out, one in. Both go to Knott Central, 20-11. Magic 20 number has been reached, Stephen. Yep. What's the percentage when somebody hits 20 in a set that they go on to win it?
My guess is 80-85% of the time.
I see it very rarely happen unless it's 20-19 that it doesn't come back.
Yeah, unless it's really close already.
Miller with the up ball. They set this one to Waddell with the big swing from the outside off the block, and they're going to say...
Into the net. Number 6. I'm sorry, no, they called Hayes into the net there.
Yeah, 22.
If you notice the difference, you're getting a lot of pushes, a lot of taps from Breathitt. They've got to be aggressive. When they had success early in this set, it was hitting the ball hard. We saw hard hits out of Halsey, out of Hensley, and they've gone away from that. They're trying to push into those open spots. Knott's defense not going to allow that.
Zoe Miller served to Redden back. Hamilton sets this one for Halsey. Had to adjust there.
That was probably out, but Bentley saved it.
Waddell down. Ava Waddell with the wireless kill for the Lady Patriots to bring them not only 3 points away from closing out this first set, 22-11.
Knott County starting to click a little bit. They took a little break in the middle of that set, but they're back in gear, it looks like.
Miller into the net that time.
That breaks an 8-0 run for the Lady Patriot.
Good stat. Had not paid attention. Lexi Pelfrey. Ooh, nice serve. Dug by Bentley. Pollard just plays a free ball over. Going to set this one up to Halsey. Halsey, and in, killed it. Well done. App Wireless kill from Brielle Halsey on the Breathitt side, 22-13.
Yeah, Knott County looking for that cross-court shot. As you notice, they pulled the two big blockers, the Knott County wall. They pulled that in 2 steps, and Halsey saw it and went straight down the line.
Pelfrey. Again. Waddell to Miller. Bailey going to give Breathitt a chance to get in system here, but the overpass and
nice save there by Breathitt. And Pollard throws that ball to the side.
Punched over by Hamilton. Miller going to set it up for Pollard down the middle. And another App Wireless kill for Faith Pollard.
You might dig her once, but you're not going to get her twice in the same sequence there if she gets another swing at it.
23-13, 10-point lead here for Knott Central. There'll be Sloan going back to serve. It's a deep
That's going to be out. That was close.
It definitely was. But out.
Yep, doesn't matter what we think.
That's right. We've got a better view up here.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We'd be the instant replay booth up here.
Halsey, jump serve to Stidham. Miller sets it at the net.
Yeah, they're going to call net there. She crossed over with her foot. 23-15.
Good serve by Halsey that time. Forced the pass, error on the pass. Big, going to be way deep.
Yep. She got under that one.
2-set point, 24-15. Lady Pats. In some early morning volleyball here in Stanton, Kentucky.
Sydney Stidham back.
Puts it in play. Hensley. Hensley just going to have to give Knott a chance here with Bentley. Sets this one for Halsey. Just has to push it over as well. Bailey. And
into the net. Yep.
In the net again for Breathitt. That ends it. 25-15 in set number 1. Knott Central will make it 1-0. So we'll take a break, folks. Be back here for set number 2 on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia. For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back. Ready for set number 2 here in a long day of volleyball for you on Bluegrass Sports Nation. All 4 first-round games will be contested today. We'll have them all for you here on BSN, as well as the rest of the tournament on Monday night and Wednesday night, as the semifinals will be Monday and the finals on Wednesday. And a 14th region champion will be crowned. And then this year, they go into the semi-state and they have the 16th region.
Yeah, we play the 16th region. It will be hosted at whichever team has the higher RPI. Okay. It'll be the host school for the first round. So
the last couple of years, been Wolfe County hosted Whitley County down at Campton. So this year, we'll see who gets the privilege of being the 14th region representative. And then getting away from the 13th this year, they'll go up to the 16th. And there our 13 through 16 pod out here that those first-round matchups are determined in to get to the semi-state and then on to GRC for the state tournament as the final 8 group up down there.
And, that's a great facility down there. If you've been to the state tournament at GRC.
Amazing.
Great place. It's much better than having to go up to Valley High School and play in Louisville.
When you
trying
guys
to find a parking spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
We played it there for years. The 14th region would go up there and play, and it's a different world up there. So GRC is a little better, easier to get into and out of.
And just super facility. I've done, I think 3 events there for the KHSAAs. I shoot for them sometimes, and wow, it is really nice. So.
And they're building now. This will be the first year of sanctioned boys high school volleyball. Right. So in the spring, we'll see some of those teams. I know Buckhorn, Perry Central, other teams are going to be popped up. So we'll see where that goes.
Here we go. Well, Cassie Bentley puts it in play over to Pelfrey. Bobcats, Lady Volleycats just going to have to set up a free ball here. Going to be Pollard down the middle and going to be dug this time by Pelfrey. Hamilton from the back row is Halsey. And the Lady Pats. Oh, and the Volleycats make the play and get the point. Well done. Good volleyball from both sides that time as the Volleycats make the play to get the first point of this second set.
Bentley gets up off the floor a little shaken there. She took a hard hit as she tried for that ball. Got a hand on it, but unable to play it back in. She's up and moving now. That's good.
Hamilton. To Pollard into the net. And Knott's able to play it out of the net through the Miller sisters. Hayes long.
Yep. She got to move her feet. She got to back up and get behind that set and push that ball forward.
1-1. Just in set 2 here. Crucial set here for the Volleycats, I believe, to get in this match with this set if they can. It's going to be Hayes. Waddell. Hamilton was into the net that time. Hensley unable to get there. Point to Knott County 2-1.
Yeah, came off Hamilton's hand a little bit to the side. Rolled right up to the net. Unable to get a hit on that.
Taylor Baker going to be out this time.
Yeah, Taylor transferred over from Leslie County, I believe. Great player over there. Aggressive. A lot of skills. We're going to see a lot out of her in the coming years.
She'll check out, and Sydney Stidham checks back in. Redenbach, 8th grader, here for the Volleycats. Pollard out that time, so just misses long.
Yeah, that set floated a little close to the net, and Pollard unable to do much with it. Still hit it hard.
Back. Miller going to set this one for Zoe Miller. Oh, that one climbed up and over. And for the point, so Zoe with the kill out. Push this one over. Charlie Stacy, excuse me. Pollard evaluated that one well. Little tap shot over into the open area of the court in Breathitt's defense for the point for Knott Central. They jump on top here now 4-3 for their first lead of the set.
You notice she was able to see that the defense had pulled back and she just drops it in. That's good court vision right there.
Whoa, overpass that time from Breathitt, and Pollard sent it right back where it come from for the Appalachian Wireless kill of Faith Pollard.
I'm sure that Coach Cornett would like to have her for 4 or 5 more years, but unfortunately she's a senior this year. Or fortunate for the other teams in the 14. Yeah.
Zoe Miller. Halsey, well done by Brielle Halsey. Yeah, this core group, well, I mean, they've added pieces and lost pieces throughout the process, but good little core group here with Bentley and Waddell and her older Waddell sister that was here, and Faith Pollard and Hatmaker Girl and everyone that was there last year. Yeah, they've had a good run.
About 6 years ago, we started playing them 4, 5, 6 times every summer. We did a lot of workouts with them, a lot of things with the with the team, and you've seen them grow a lot in that time period.
Go time ace that time by Charlie Stacy. Wow. Tell you what, I used to think doing these call sponsored things were hard. Rob ain't got the on there. Rob Houndshell, of course, with the Breathitt. That's going to be long.
Yep.
That's Stacy. Of course, lots of football on BSN last night. Had some good ones as Breathitt County rolled up on Danville 50-0. Perry Central dropped one to Corbin, and a big win by Letcher Central to be number 2 in the district up there. And get away from Boyle County. And then I think Perry will have to play no Boyle now, won't they, Matthew?
Yeah, Perry County.
Halsey blocked.
Perry County would end up with the 4 seed in the district, so they have to face Bull County first.
Bentley going to dig that time, but can't make the pass. Acacia Bentley hammers that one down for an app wireless kill here on BSN.
So will that make Breathitt number 2 in their district?
We're number 2.
That's what I was thinking.
Looks like you're going to get Walton Verona first round at home. And then we go to Beechwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always an easy trip.
Yeah.
And that's going to be down.
Blocked that time by Bailey on Halsey. Point to Knott. Danger time right here for the Volleycats as the Lady Pats maybe could get away from this one if the Volleycats don't make a little run.
You know, it's really hard when you get down 2-0 to get called back up.
Yep.
Nice into the net there. Not by 4.
Serve back to McIntosh. Nice pushes it over. Sloan with the dig. Set this one up to Waddell. Good dig by McIntosh. Halsey plays a free ball over to the Lady Pats. And Bentley just out.
Yep. Yeah, Breathitt's got to get more aggressive. Right now they're playing really, really passive volleyball. They've got to get aggressive, hit some balls down.
We've got Powell and Letcher coming up next here for you folks. Is that right? Yeah. And I'm not looking at the Matthew made me rethink myself there.
It's Powell and Letcher next game. Yes.
Powell and Letcher. Wolf and Perry at the end of the day. And Estill Leslie in between.
3 o'clock game.
In the net.
On the net that time from Pelfrey. 10-6. And this is actually the bottom of the bracket game being played first. So they switch games 1 and 4.
Out of bounds.
Well done by Halsey.
Call Pollard on that shift, able to put that right in the seam, and she just one-hands it and goes out of bounds there.
So winner of this one gets the winner of Leslie and Estill. Believe.
Overpass. Played up by Bingley.
Got Emily Bird in the game now for Breathitt. And off the block that time and down. That was Ava Waddell on the outside. So Emily Bird in. Bird, Hamilton, Hensley, Halsey, Pelfrey, and McIntosh in the game. Ellie Miller serves it back to Pelfrey. Just went up for Hensley. Miller, 2 sisters. Zoe, and they're going to call that one out. No touch.
Coach Cornett definitely wanted the touch call, but Roy Spencer said, nope, not this time.
11-8. McIntosh to serve. Of course, the sole senior for this Breathitt squad. Miller, that one back a little bit far.
Yeah, if you notice, she stopped, waited on the ball rather than taking that extra step, putting the ball forward. So important to get that set in front of you.
Off that side. That's a go time ace by Megan McIntosh. 11-10. McIntosh again to Miller. They set this one back to Miller off the block. Set it for Hensley, who pushes it over, diving dig. Baker from the outside. We'll set this one for Hensley. Hensley could not get up to that one and stays to Knott Central.
Yeah, she positioned her upper body. She's trying to do the same thing Halsey's been doing, which is go down that line. And it was open, but she's unable to get it across.
Hamilton and Knott able to play it over. Halsey with the dig. Number 2, Hensley.
Going down that line again.
One-hander that time by Bentley. Back. Going to set it again for Halsey from the back row. That was just a little deep that time. 13-10.
Yeah, I think Halsey saw Stacy was back, and she eased up just a little bit, thinking she was going to get it.
Belfry. Hamilton way up high to Stacy. Tries to go cross court. And
they're going to call a net violation there. Yep. Zoe Miller took a little slide there, went a little too far. Crossed the line.
Audrin Hamilton. Stidham with the dig. Set this time to Pollard on the outside. Blocks. And they're going to say in the net, though. That time.
22, Hayes in the net. She raked her hand down the bottom of the net as she blocked that ball.
Good block that time by the Volleycats, but violation to make it happen. 13-12. I think they gave the points the wrong way here.
Yeah, they're a little bit off.
Yeah, 15.
There, they got it. Yeah.
15-11 is the score, right?
Yep, that's right. It should be 15-11. Yep. There we go.
Hensley. Oh, well done by Destiny Hensley.
Yeah, and Pollard and looked like Waddell went out there to seal that line, and Hensley turns the wrist and plays it off the edge of the block. It looks so easy from up here, but it's pretty hard down there in real time.
Ran the back out that time. Make it 16-12.
It's like anything else, hitting those 30-foot putts and all that looks easy on TV, but get out there and try.
Kicking field goals, putting the football, things I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Throwing strikes, Over 2.
Just anybody could do it.
Halsey. Miller. Pollard's going to set it again.
Pollard. And
not able to get it up. Stacy tries to depart away, but it's dug by Bentley. Breathitt with the dig. Pass back to Hayes.
Breathitt's got to get a little more aggressive here when they have opportunities.
Pollard off and down. Faith Pollard at wireless kill for the Lady Patriots to make 17-12 the score here in set number 2. And then we're going to get a timeout. Breathitt County here. Coach Strong will try to counter this momentum for the Lady Pats. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back here, folks, in set 2 on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Stanton, Kentucky, round 1 of the 14th Region Volleyball Tournament this year. All 4 games coming to you live here on Bluegrass Sports Nation today, folks. Tune in. If you love high school volleyball, tune in, watch them all. See who advances to Monday night here in the 14th Region. 17-12, set number 2 for Knott Central. Zoe Miller on the serve to Redden back. Sets this one to blocked by Bailey. Sets this one to Pollard off the block.
Yeah, Coach Strong has switched his blocking.
And Brielle Halsey puts that one away for the Volleycats to make it 17-13.
Yep, he's running a little different blocking scheme now that Pollard's in the middle. We'll see if she adjusts to put that ball to the 2 corners. They've opened those 2 side pockets again. We'll see what she does with that.
Bird checks out. Stacy going to serve it out of bounds. Yeah.
That's nerves. We've seen her serve consistently all year long.
(18-13).
Alex Sloan back to serve.
To deep to Megan McIntosh. Breathitt back. Sets it for Halsey, and she puts it away. Half wireless kill on the Breathitt side from...
Just a nice seam shot. You know, you shoot right between two players. You make them make a choice who's going for it. And that time, neither of them went for it. So great shot there by Halsey. A little bit of power and control. That's what you want.
Alexis Pelfrey. Knuckler. Bentley from the outside. Halsey's there. Going to set it back for Halsey. Zoe Miller's able to make the dig. Knott Waddell pushes it over.
A little net contact that he didn't call there.
Halsey gets the kill. Real Halsey. Couple in a row for Breathitt, making it 18-15. Pelfrey. We'll set this one for Bentley. She's going to be long. Breathitt on a 3-0 run here makes it 18-16 to make it interesting.
Yeah, those sets are going a little close to the net for Knott. It's hard to pull that ball out, so you're either going to go long or into the net.
Pelfrey to Stidham. Zoe Miller going to set it for Bailey down the middle, and she puts it away. Samara Bailey with the kill for Appalachian Wireless kill for the Lady Pats.
Yeah, Bailey, you know, was a transfer, so she filled in a spot that Knott County sort of had I wouldn't call it a weakness, but a soft spot there, and she really contributed to this team.
19-16, Sydney Stidham to serve. Halsey, one-hander that time by Pollard. Baker was blocked, excuse me. Set it up for Bentley down and just out.
That was close.
19-17. We've had a plethora of close calls here in this game.
Usually those line
Point out
judges
the
have
thesaurus there this morning.
Don't use those big words. I think if you get a case of plethora of the penicillin, we'll kill that. I'm not sure.
Send it up to Baker. And Megan McIntosh with the big dig. Hamilton goes and gets it. Let's see if Knott can get in system here. Bailey from the side. Blocked again. And going to be down. So Breathitt County. Nicely done. 19-18. Volleycats. Their crowd's urging them on over there. Brielle Halsey goes back to serve. Bentley. These two Baker on the outside, blocked by Breathitt.
Notice that blocking scheme's running pretty good right here.
Hensley slays it over to Stidham. Up. Miller. Back to Bentley. Set this one for Halsey from the back row. Going to be long. Yeah. 20-18. There's the 20, Stephen.
Yep.
Let the Lady Pats reach it first. Ellie Miller checks in to come serve.
Ellie, a senior, of course, has racked up tons and tons and tons of aces over the years.
Back deep to Pelfrey. Set this one to Brinsley Neese down the middle. Short set that time for Breathitt in the middle, and they put it away to make it 20-19.
A little bit of Knott County's medicine given back to them there, that little short set. Didn't hit it with power, but it was just enough to fool that defense.
McIntosh.
Long.
Oh. 21-19.
Breathitt has to take advantage of that momentum swing when you get the serve back. You got to do something with it.
Bentley. McIntosh. Hensley. Swings at it into the net. Hamilton. He played and out. Cross court, excellent try by Breathitt. Just cross court out of play. Make it 22-19. Not Central. Bentley.
Into the net.
That's on. 22-20. It's going to be Audrey Hamilton headed back to the service line for the Volleycats. Stidham goes down to get the dig. Pollard puts it away.
Nice cross court.
Got in system that time. Nice pass that time by Stidham and said, and Pollard puts it away to make it 23-20.
Timeout,
Breathitt. That is their second of the set, so we'll take a 30 with you, folks, and be right back here to see how this one plays out on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
All right, folks, welcome back. 23-20. Knott Central up 1-0 here. 25-15 that first set. Crucial time here for both teams. Knott trying to go up 2-0. Breathitt trying to get back and win their first set. McIntosh with the dig. Going to set this one to Halsey. Halsey dug by Bentley. Across the way. Here's Eva Waddell and down. Takes this 2-set point.
Off the block and out. Breathitt unable to get that ball back under control.
Knott Central 24-20. Taylor Baker back to try to serve this one out for the Lady Pats. Just going to put it deep to Halsey. Over to Pelfrey. Off the block and down that time. Ball went straight up off the block and unable to recoup where the Lady Pats, and that will make it 24-21. Breathitt back on serve here to try to stay in this set. It'll be right in back, headed back to the service line.
Yeah, I think Pollard thought that ball had gone farther back into the court and hit her on the shoulder.
Back. Zoe Miller looking to set this one for Waddell, and she does it. 25-21. Set number 2 goes to the Lady Pats. Go up 2-0. We'll take a break, folks. Be right back here to bring you set 3 on BSN.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. You fuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back to Powell County High School, Stanton, Kentucky, 14th region, first round of the volleyball championship this year. Got 7 games coming to you live here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, folks. All 4 of them today. Got Powell County and Letcher coming at you here next as the winner of this one will move on to take the winner of Leslie and Estill. They flip-flop the bracket here, so it's easy to confuse, Brendan, in those things when you look at it. But this one will get the winner of Estill and Leslie, which will be game 3 today. So
right.
The first game, Wolfe County has flipped to the last game. They were the 11 o'clock game originally, and they flipped down to the last game here tonight.
Yeah, it should be an interesting tournament. You know, you've got Knott County by far the number 1 team, but you've got 3 or 4 other teams there that can give them a run for their money. So it's certainly not a coronation for sure, but it's going to be rough to knock County out of that spot.
Yeah, lots of talent across the board for them. Not a whole lot of weak spots at this point when they're on. 25-15, 25-21 to be Audrey Hamilton to open up this third set. Volleycats in need of a set win here.
At this
stop
point,
their season from being closed out.
That's right. It's win or go home.
Ellie Miller going to set this one for Zoe Miller, and there's the first point of the set as Ellie sets younger sister Zoe for the big Appalachian Wireless kill.
The Miller Time Express. Miller Time Express.
I'll bring the bumper sticker next week. Or the signs.
There you go.
I have to pull them out here in another year anyway. So here we go. Halsey, free ball over to Knott. Ellie Miller going to set this one. Oh, that time.
Yep, going to be a 4-hit. Yeah. Yep. And they're going to call net 4 and net. Wow, that's good.
Double.
Breathitt get 2 points for that? I wonder. I'm not sure. Yeah, that was just a mishandled set there. Just a rare accident.
1-1.
You got to have one of those every now and then just to show you can.
Back. I'll serve that time.
Ball rolled on Bentley.
Oh, but they set that one to Taylor Baker, and she said, I'm going to kill it. And she did, right down through the hole in the Breathitt defense. Appalachian Wireless kill for Taylor Baker. She'll go back to serve off of that one. 2-1, Knott Central.
Taylor Baker is certainly a junior that's made a big impact on this team.
Halsey in system this time, but short into the block. Taylor Baker, serve again. Megan McIntosh. Halsey. Set this one across the way to Ava Waddell. Blocked by Stacy, but off the block. Pollard is there to kill it.
Nice reaction. That's a hard ball to get to, too, because the timing is totally off. Coach Strong says timeout. Let's talk about this early.
Early into it. Season on the line. Down 2-0. Down 4-1. He wants to talk about it real quick into this one. We'll take one break, folks. Be back here in set 3.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Folks, welcome back. Set 3, 4-1 Knott Central here early in the third set. Taylor Baker to serve for the Lady Pats. Set this one to Halsey. Halsey off the block and out. So point to Breathitt that time. Good swing by Brielle Halsey.
Another App Wireless kill there for Breathitt this
time. He picked me up. 4-2.
Off the block.
Charlie Stacy. Going to go deep to Bentley. Bentley unable to make the play. Nice serve again. As we talked earlier, Stacy's been consistent all year. When she goes to that far side, she'd serve 2 out in a row over there. Right. So she switched back to this lower of your screen serving position.
And you almost saw the backboard come into play there. They're very close. And here at Powell County, they have the backboards down on the basketball court.
Right.
So.
I was going to ask about that earlier, Stephen. And I guess that's just the preference of the host, you know.
It is. And the rule is this, the R1 on the stand will make the judgment if there's a player there and the ball is coming down rather than in a forward momentum, there is an option to replay that.
Block. And Lady Pats play it over. Going to set it up for Halsey again. They can't give it this time. In
the net, and the ball was down. I think they let Knott get away with a little bit of a carry there. It looks like she hooked that ball with both hands and popped it up. Without her hands being closed, that's going to be a carry, but doesn't matter.
Brielle Halsey with the Appalachian Wireless kill. 5-4, Knott Central.
Breathitt's come back after that timeout.
Bailey. The ball may have been long, but Breathitt plays it.
Yeah, it would have been out. Up for Pollard.
And they pay for it because Pollard puts it away with another Appalachian Wireless kill.
And you see that
We're
every
going to
time
switch that up a little bit. Get somebody else some scare time. No, go ahead.
Every time that Breathitt puts the ball over in a free ball, it gives Knott County an opportunity to set up their offense. And you do not want to give them any opportunities. You want to make them work for every point they get.
Sloan serves this one, and Halsey going to be out. 7-4 now, Knott Central.
Yeah, Halsey sort of floated to that ball. The set was a little long, and she floated to it and put it out the back.
Sloan to serve again. That one's going to be on top. No, I thought it was going to hit the basket over there.
Close.
Bentley long.
Yeah, Bentley's going to go out the back.
Brielle Halsey. Serve. Bailey, nice play that time. At the block, just swept it over inside the sideline to make it 8-5, Knott Central.
And that's just awareness. She saw that Breathitt was pulled into that block coverage and had not stepped up, and it was wide open.
Hensley will be dug this time by Pollard. Over to Baker. And
they're going in the net.
On 6, Neese. Should have just sit him back 9-5. And out that time by Stidham.
Yeah. I see what she's trying to do there, go cross court with that serve. There's nobody there, but a little bit long.
McIntosh. Nice serve that time, played by Bentley. Baker. Doug. Halsey from the back row. Cannot be that time. Nice kill by Brielle Halsey from the back row. Appalachian Wireless kill, 9-7.
Yeah, she's going for that angle into that back corner. Perfectly shot, perfect hit back there. Stidham, who usually gets those, unable to field that one.
Nope. And
they're going to call the line.
Yeah, she was on it. I kind of watched it for the first time, and that was a good call by Richard Keller. If she hadn't
lifted her toes and her heel be the only thing on the ground, you can cross the line, but if any part of your foot is by itself on that side, so she lifted the toes and got called.
1-8, McIntosh. Diggs sets this one to Baker and puts it away. Big swing by Taylor Baker. Appalachian Wireless kill just inside the line with some force that time, Stephen.
Yeah, if you watch her arm speed, it's just amazing. She's not what I would call super muscular, but she obviously is. And it's the ability to pull that arm forward. About 8 pounds each arm weighs, and she put it to good use there.
And serve for the ace, a go-time ace by Knott Central for Ellie Miller.
If you notice, Breathitt's passes are sort of errant here and there, not consistent. That makes it tough on your setter to get a ball up that they can hit.
Stacy blocked by Bentley. There's a go-time block for the Lady Pass. I thank all of our sponsors, Appalachian Wireless Go Time, who you're hearing a bunch from both Family Pharmacy and Jackson, People's Bank of Hazard. Along with ace that time, a Go Time ace again from Ellie Miller. Along with Kentucky Farm Bureau, Derek Bowling up in Hazard, ARH, Buckhorn Children and Family Services, Jackson Electric, and Double Quick. Stacy. Knott Central. Over to Miller. Halsey.
They're going to call 2, I think, on that. Yep. Rolled off her hands. I thought she got away with one in the play before that, but ultimately they didn't call it, but they called it on the second one. 14-8, Knott County.
Ain't going to be long off that serve was Ellie Miller to make it 14-9. 2 sets to 0. 2-0, Knott Central.
Ellie, a senior. She played on this Knott County team many, many years.
Sure has. Back set to Bentley, and wow, right down the line with some authority for an Appalachian Wireless kill from Acacia Bentley. 15-9 now, Lady Pats. Inching close, 10 points away from advancing. Serve to Pelfrey. Popped up to Hamilton. And Pelfrey with the swing. Pollard puts it away.
Yep.
Faith Pollard.
Nice little middle set there, and she puts that ball down. I don't know what she's hitting. Probably 45, 50 miles an hour there at least, but not much you could do.
Bentley going to be dug by McIntosh. Pelfrey puts it away. Alexis Pelfrey, well done.
Yeah, Pelfrey's not been in that front row rotation for long. She played a lot of back row during the year, but Coach Strong has moved her to that front row, and she's contributing now.
Right back. Deep to Stidham. Set it to Pollard. That one was into the net. Say a double. That was a two-hander on Knott Central.
Yeah, that ball was spinning with some force there when it came off.
16-11. Right them back. To Stidham. Set this time back set for Taylor Baker in the net, and we can call that a block. So not able to play it over, and they're going to get the point.
Yeah, that set was a little tight. Halsey could not get that ball up and over.
Back to McIntosh. Set this one to Halsey.
Yep.
That's a Appalachian Wireless kill from Brielle Halsey.
Halsey with a good morning hug there to Bentley in the back row.
13-12.
A little bit of force.
Stidham. Set this one to Pollard. Breathitt able to get the ball back up. And reset it again here to Zoe Miller. And kind of glancing. Halsey. Waddell pushes it cross court. Halsey's there. Going to reset it here for Halsey. Pushes it back. Pollard got it again. You get more from Appalachian Wireless than you're getting it from Faith Pollard today on another Appalachian Wireless kill
All
for
those kills.
The Patriots. They had to put me on payroll.
Do you know anybody that can take care of that?
No. Zoe Miller. Back to Halsey. Swing out that time.
Well, as soon as NIL comes to high school, some of these girls will.
Could be out there, I guess, if we wanted it to. So it's not going to be have a timeout for Breathitt. We'll take a 30-second break and come back, folks, here in the third set. Knott and Breathitt. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. All right, folks, welcome back. Day one of the 14th Region Tournament. Going to have all 4 quarterfinals today, all live for you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation throughout the region. Tune us in, folks. Check out these great young ladies that work so very hard. You know, not a lot. We broadcast a lot of volleyball, but not a great deal across the region. So a good time to see these young ladies and the hard work they put in. Zoe Miller to Halsey. Going to set it here for Knott. Bailey off the block. Pollard puts it back over on one touch. And that set's not going to work. So that'll be 20-12. Breathitt's passing has really led to quite a bit of problems here for him today. Zoe Miller ready to put it in play. Breathitt just has to play it back over. Miller to Pollard. And Hamilton's there with an excellent dig. Another free ball. Man, it's going to be blocked by Pollard for a go-time block. And point to Knott to make it 21-12. Getting close in here. 4 points away. The Lady Pats are from closing this one out.
A substitution for Breathitt there.
Curtis coming in.
Yep. Briley Curtis, the 8th grader.
Halsey, get her a little bit of regional tournament experience here. Bailey.
And back with the
nice
attempt to get that up with a foot,
yeah.
so, which is a legal hit. There's no one to play it over.
Can you use your foot?
You can, absolutely.
Oh, well,
Yep.
Okay. That's news to me.
Any part of the body, as long as it's a single hit.
Be the next kicker. I'd be out there trying to punt it all the time. And Hayes.
And Ned.
Just saying that.
Waddell in the net.
So, I'll tell you, if somebody were blasting one of those at me, I'd just line up, try to kick it as it comes out there.
Hope for the best.
I'm take it in the face with some of these ladies. 22-13.
Yeah, but you've got hash marks on the floor, so I mean, you really would know where you're kicking from. So.
Bentley. Waddell. Excuse me, Pollard. Set it for Halsey. Blocked straight down by Bailey. And Pollard for another go-time block for the Lady Patriots as they inch 2 points away from putting this one away. And Sloan will check in to serve. Alex Sloan. Back deep to McIntosh. Sets this one to Halsey. And nice off speed that time from Brielle Halsey.
Nice recognition. There was a big hole in Knott County's defense. They had pulled back looking for that hard hit from Halsey, and she just dropped it in. It all looks the same in the scorebook.
Halsey. Gonna set this one to Bailey. Big swing. Sets this one back to Hensley into the net. Can't do it. Set and match point coming at you here from Knott Central.
Like Emily Bird in for Breathitt.
Senior Sydney Stidham to try to serve it out and advance the Lady Pats. Puts it back deep to McIntosh. Set this one up for Bird. Bird blocked, and that'll do it. As the Lady Patriots close it out with a go-time block to take it 25-14. We'll take a break, folks. Be right back to close this one out here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. All right, folks, welcome back. One game in the books. Knott Central advances on to Monday night with a 3-0 win over Breathitt County. 25-15, 25-21, 25-14 as the Volleycats season will come to an end. Brielle Halsey just named the all-tournament team for Breathitt County, but an impressive performance here. Breathitt, showed up, did well, but the Lady Pats just too strong, Stephen.
Yeah, serve receive was really a problem for Breathitt this morning. They weren't able to get good passes, which meant they weren't able to get good sets and kills. So they had to push a lot of balls over the net, and it made a difference. Knott County was able, it seemed like, to get in their system a lot more. We saw a lot of kills out of Pollard. We saw Bentley. We saw the Miller sisters. A lot of people contributing. We saw Waddell. We saw a lot of people contributing to Knott County's success this morning.
All right, so, folks, there you have it. The favorites advance on. They'll be advancing to Monday night to take on the winner of Leslie and Estill. So we'll have that for you. But coming up here in just a few moments, we're going to shut her down, let Matthew reset everything for Powell, the homestanding Powell County Lady Patriots and the Lady Cougars of Letcher County coming at you here in the next game. Stay with us here, folks, all day on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll bring you all this action. It's a pleasure to highlight these young ladies. Thank you for tuning in. On behalf of Stephen and Matt, I'm going to be stepping out the door. Stephen will take you through the next game. We're going to have Doug Elam coming on down a little bit later to take care with Matthew too. So we appreciate you folks joining us. We'll see you next one here in just a few minutes here on BSN.